Hi everyone, my name is Ozekochin Azim and I'm psychosocial counselor at Access to Good Health Initiative, Enugu. Today I'll be talking about acceptance and inclusion, focusing on systemic barriers and how these systems discriminate against the marginalized population. Stay tuned. Acceptance and inclusion for the marginalized people means recognizing people for who they are, accepting them irrespective of their background, who they represent, and what they present as, irrespective of how we feel or see them, creating a safe environment with equity where everyone can share love and feel love. Inclusion goes further into creating structures where marginalized people can feel safe, can feel accepted, can feel unmarginalized, if I should put it that way, like in our schools, in the hospitals, in the churches, and the traditional settings where we make structures and policies that are very inclusive, irrespective of gender, sexuality, age, race, and others. We say systemic barriers are obstacles built into structures, policies, and practices into the society that are at the disadvantage of the marginalized population. This can be biases of maybe religious leaders, political leaders, society, where people are being stereotyped or seen less because of maybe the way they are, the way they present themselves, or what they represent. So I'll be talking about few of the systemic barriers. When we come to the religious system, you see this non-acceptance to the colored people, you see the non-acceptance to the LGBTQ community, and you see the non-acceptance to people of these sex workers, MSM, and when we come to the traditional system, it's mostly the marginalization of women. We have practices ongoing in different parts of the world today where voices of the women are not being heard, where women are not being allowed to carry on some certain practices. But then we are all humans and there should be no discrimination. We have the workplace system where in our professional environment today, you see people being marginalized, being discriminated based on how they present themselves. Some people go as much as discriminating you based on the church you attend. Some persons, because you're effeminate, you will not be given some job opportunities. You will not be allowed to represent the organization in some certain parts of businesses or outdoor activities. These are things which we found as barriers to the marginalized population, and we advocate for such things should be called down. We advocate for policies, for more structures, for more practices to be improved, built into the system that will improve the well-being and inclusion of the marginalized society. So we know that there are many structures, policies, or practices that can be inbuilt into the society to accommodate, accept, and include the marginalized population. But we want to hear from you what you think should be added into our already existing policies, practices, and structure. You can do well to tell us in the comment section. Thank you.